Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Willie and this amazing vehicle that he races down the street, down the assaults. Is this only an assault vehicle?
Yes, it is. It always has been. It was built in 1972, and we've been running it with our team since '78.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you've been with the team the whole time?
We've been running modified roadsters for 60 years. My dad started in the 50s, 1955. He got in the 200 mile an hour club in 1958. And then I got this car in '78 when we came up, and I beat his record 20 years later and got a record in this car.
Wow.
Currently holds 2 records up here in the D and the F class, and it holds 4 records at El Mirage in California.
Which is a hard pavement.
No, it's dirt. It's
dirt.
It's a dry lake bed. Yeah.
Have you ever taken this on a hard pavement?
No, but I'd like to. I
Yeah?
think that's going to be the future of land speed racing, unfortunately.
How does that feel? You don't drive this?
Yes, I drive it.
Oh, you are the driver.
And he's the driver, and my dad was the driver. And my daughter was supposed to be the driver, but she couldn't get off work to come up here. Because I built a really small engine for my daughter to drive, to learn how to, build her up. You know what I mean? I have 5 different engines, and this is the smallest one I've ever built. It's a G. It's only 2 liters. It's a 327 block running on 4 cylinders, sleeved, and it's down to 119 cubic inches.
What kind of fuel do you use?
Nitromethane. Currently has 95% in it.
Methane. Jeez, that explodes. That doesn't burn. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Wow.
It
So you're
doesn't
basically going down the road with this, not the road, the salts or wherever you're racing this. What type of speed are you getting?
The record is currently held by a modified roadster with a Pinto in it, and he set the record last year and got the 200 mile an hour club. He went average just at 200 point whatever. I don't know what his thousandths were.
Wow.
Which was really an accomplishment for him. It's a good friend of mine. I brought up some nitro from him. His name is Chad Zupin. He's out of Salt Lake City. He has a beautiful modified roadster. I didn't build it to beat my buddy, but I always had it in mind. I had an extra block. It was over the top for the amount of time and effort I put into this. Everything had to be made,
This is custom.
That's
bumper to bumper. Not that
yeah.
it has bumpers, but everything you built or somebody built to make
totally,
this happen,
yeah.
except the engine, transmission.
Yeah, well, we put the engine together too.
Really?
Yeah, and the transmission, everything.
That's amazing. What's the fastest you've been personally? Not just with this
290.
290 miles
Yeah.
an hour. How's that feel?
That particular ride wasn't too good, but I don't really want to talk about it. I was in somebody else's car.
Oh, okay.
But I've gone 270 with this car.
270 miles. I came with my RV and I detached my 1500 Ram Eco Diesel.
There you go.
And
Stand on it. Mm-hmm.
And I went 103 and I was terrified. So you're telling me you did 270?
Yeah, and I went 257 in the dirt.
Wow.
With it, and that's only a mile. You got to get going. It's like a long drag race. It's completely different than here. Driving up here is I hate to, it's nothing really. It's compared to driving at El Mirage. El Mirage is really old school hot rodding. You got to be heads up. Up here, it's just like a highway.
And there's nothing around, so you could just floor it until you stop.
Right.
Have you ever popped the parachute to stop, or do you need to do that?
If the parachute comes out when I'm driving, they know I'm in trouble. It's got really good brakes on it, and I can turn out. I have never had an issue.
Has it ever lifted on you?
No.
And is that because of the aerodynamics basically pushes you down?
That's because the Chauvin Evans built this car in the 70s, like I said, and this is a design, the front end is a design off of one of his Indy cars. He had an Indy car too.
Really?
So the faster this car goes, the more it loads down. The straighter it gets and everything. It pushes down on it and loads it and makes it go straight.
How much does the aerodynamics on any of these vehicles impact the speed of the vehicle?
A lot.
At what point do you need that aerodynamic?
Well, there's certain classes, like I said, this is a modified roadster, so there's only so many things you can do to get it aerodynamic. But like a highboy roadster, they have to be stock, so you can't do anything, so you're pushing a lot more wind.
Oh.
This is a modified roadster. That's a streamliner, so the wheels are on the inside of the car, which really makes a difference.
So everything is about classifications.
Yeah.
What vehicle you have, where it classifies, and how it's built, and
Right.
stuff like this. Oh, that's interesting. And to get into the 200 mile club, you have to only hit 200, or
No.
you have to maintain higher than 200?
No, you have to. To get in the 200 mile an hour club, the record might be 380 miles an hour. So you have to break that record to get in the 200 mile an hour club. You have to break a record, an established record over 200 miles an hour.
Jeez. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. This is not a money thing.
No.
Nobody here, well, there might be some sponsors, but nobody here is out for the money.
No.
Everybody's just here for the passion.
Everybody's
the
insane.
Build.
They're insane. I'm insane. I don't know what point you give it up. I've been coming up here since '66.
Holy. Geez.
So I grew up here. It's my family. It's a lifestyle. More than anything, it's just a lifestyle. But it's a lot of work, a lot of anxiety, and just for But when you do good,
How long does it take for anybody to get a vehicle ready for the salts and to race it? Roughly speaking, putting a motor together, bringing the frame together, and all these things.
Well, that's kind of difficult.
Just for you, let's say.
Well, I have no idea. So it could take years. Some cars have taken 15 years to build. And then they show up here 15 years later. The guy started on 15 years ago, you know what I mean?
And the amount of time that you actually drive the vehicle is roughly how much time?
I don't know. Diminuous to that. I've done the math before, but I forget what it is. It doesn't take very long when you're going fast down there.
For the amount of time that you put into a vehicle and the amount of time that you actually drive the vehicle is almost nothing.
No, that's
minutes,
what I'm saying.
if
It's
seconds.
spit in the ocean.
That's amazing.
That's stupid, isn't it?
That's passion.
No, it's a lifestyle. Somebody told me that. I thought it was passion. I thought it was. I didn't know what it was, but then it's a lifestyle. It is. I mean, I grew up. Like I said, I grew up here. I came up to Wendover when there wasn't hardly anything there. I came up here when the salt was still here. And it's gone. I never thought in my lifetime they could wreck it, but it's gone.
You speak of your lifetime. Can I ask how old you are, sir?
None of your business. That's an intrusive question. No, I'm 64.
Jeez.
I'm on paid vacation till I die.
Good for you. You look fantastic at 64.
Thank you.
So, physicists believe or have this idea or theory that if a human body accelerates...
That's one thing that I can tell you. The faster you go, it seems like the slower everything's happening. But your reactions are just so fast if your head's up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do everything so fast in the car without even thinking about it. You react. So I think there is some truth to that,
And most of these cars are basically designed to go straight and fast.
Right, straight.
Just straight. So you don't have much of a turn ratio. You don't have nothing.
No, there's not very much
tight.
No, but this turns really good now because I have an open rear end in it. Normally I run a locked rear end, and it really wants to go straight. Then it's hard to turn it, the wheel slide. You know what I mean? So, no, it turns pretty good now, but it's not made to go around a track or anything.
I see. That's fantastic. Well, sir, it's fantastic. Great.
Thank you.
Speaking to you. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
Well, there we go. Some very, very interesting people out here. Sorry we didn't get the intro. Good morning, stupid. This hashtag 360 stupid. I'm the king of stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And all of a sudden, one of the racers calls themselves crazy. It is amazing out here. People, if you get a chance, come on out. Check it out. This thing is just, the thing about this is the more of the environment, the people. It's a very, very mellow, cool, chill place. Nobody's starting any trouble. People are just literally lining up and waiting for their turn just to speed down the salt flats. This is something really. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, all other gender fenders, benders, thank you for listening in. This is hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. Well, all right, I'm gonna cut this podcast off here. There's a few other people. I'm gonna go to the end. I am actually at the beginning of the racetrack, talking to everybody getting ready to race. I am gonna go and try and maybe talk to a few people just about to ready to race. I think that's kind of tight because the truck is back. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna try and catch people at the end of the drag. Ooh, hear that? Wah! There it goes. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, all other genders, fenders, benders. Ooh, listen to that thunder down in Salt Flats. What? Bonneville, Salt Flats, Speedway, here in Utah. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And I'm just in awe of this place. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the genders, fenders, benders, this is Mike Check signing off. Good night, stupid.